I'm not an entrepreneur. Hey, everybody, I'm JD Houvener, owner, founder, and patent attorney at Bold Patents Law Firm. And I have heard this from many an inventor, many an everyday person. And they sort of discount themselves. They say, oh, I'm not an entrepreneur. There's no way I could make this work. I have no business sense. I've been an employee my whole life. Well, an important consideration and a mindset shift is to think yourself that being an entrepreneur, you're not born an entrepreneur. They're made. You become one through taking one step forward at a time. It isn't like you're going to be a wild, successful business owner out of the gate. In fact, you've got to take that one step, confidence boost here and there. And what better than a confidence boost is than to get your patent granted. Okay, take the step to getting the patent searched, application drafted, patent pending, and then granted. Those are steps toward becoming a confident owner of a technology, and that could become part of a business plan. So shift your perspective. Really, patents exist to help specifically help regular people, just like nurses, mechanics, parents, students. They can protect their ideas before they ever think about forming a business. And even if you don't end up owning a business, you can still commercialize by licensing or selling your patent rights to another company and then get royalty payments to yourself, even if you don't end up opening up your own business. Here's some real world proof. Ruth Wakefield is the inventor of the chocolate chip cookie. She wasn't an entrepreneur either. She licensed her idea to Nestle for $1 and a lifetime supply of chocolate. Now, that's worth something. It's still valuable. She got her name out there as the inventor of the chocolate chip cookie and was able to get that out to the masses. I'm sure that warmed her heart as well as other people's stomachs. Second example, Joy Manganiello. They made a movie called Joy. Check it out. A single mom and a waitress. She invented the miracle mop. She became an entrepreneur after her patent took off and the product sold. Last example is Art Fry, the co-inventor of the Post-it note. He wasn't a startup founder. He was an employee and also a choir singer and a 3M employee, working to solve a personal problem. So they weren't CEOs when they started. They weren't born entrepreneurs. They became entrepreneurs by taking that confidential step, filing their patent application and getting patent pending, then proceeded into business. So you don't need to have it all figured out. Some Silicon Valley startup fund, have, big VC backed support. Just get your idea started, get it out into the world, take that first bold step. Let us help you do that at boldpatents.com. Get a free discovery call today. I'm JD Houvener, owner, founder, and patent attorney at Bold Patents Law Firm. Wishing you a great day. Go big, go bold.